Hey, beautiful Leo. Thank you so much for tuning into this reading. We are going to be looking into the cards, how your person feels about you, and how they see you at this time. This reading can be vice versa, depending on your given situation, especially for cross watchers. Please take the messages, how they resonate for you and your situation. Thank you, and let's begin. How does Leo's person currently feel about them? How does Leo's person currently feel about them, please? All right, first card out, Leo, is the Five of Swords energy. So somebody may have recently walked away. There was an argument, there was a conflict, and we have the Ace of Pentacles. But then there's like an open offer here. Somebody may be reaching out once again, Leo. They want to reach out, or they have already reached out. They have some kind of offer, Ace of Wands, see? And they're hoping that you are willing to take that offer, that you might be interested, that you're going to respond to this offer. We have the Six of Cups. So what did they say about somebody coming back around? So the past is definitely entering the present. This is somebody you already dealt with, okay? You have history with this person. Six of Cups also talks about the inner child or even children. That is the theme of this card. It's either you both may have met when you were younger, or there may also be children involved here. But two aces can indicate new beginning. Somebody wants to come back and start from the beginning. The Five of Swords means that yes, there was conflict. There was a sense of going on separate ways. But I do want to say that with Five of Swords, somebody may have felt like they made an impulsive decision. And it was more or less a burdening of oneself, okay? Somebody didn't really think things through completely. It was only when you both went on separate ways that they gain a different sort of perspective. So Leo, somebody clearly misses you here with the Six of Cups, or they miss what you both have shared in the beginning. They feel like nobody else had made them feel that way, okay? Let's see, we're going to be pulling more cards. How does this person feel about Leo at this time? We have the King of Wands. Or Leo, if you're the one who walked away from this connection, because it's possible vice versa. If you're the one who walked away from this connection, it may be that it's you who wants to return or come back. But you want to see a different energy, a different circumstance, or a different treatment from your person. It is possible that you had to walk away for a reason, because this is not accepting any less ideal treatment. Other definition of the Five of Swords may include disrespect, okay? Could be that there was some kind of conflict, argument, or somebody acted out of character or in an unhonorable way, if that makes sense. And it's like, you're not going to tolerate this. This is the King of Wands. This is not going to happen. I'm not to be treated this way. All right. I may not know your specific situation, but that's really the vibe that I'm picking up. Somebody was rather too quick to temper or quick to make their judgment and assessment. And the danger of this is that if we are acting out of our emotions, out of the moment, at the moment, and not really weighing decisions or how this is going to pan out for the future, somebody's going to end up possibly regretting that choice. Okay, so with Two of Cups, this means that they want to apologize, they want to reconcile, they want to reunite with you. This can also mean that somebody is willing to see it your way, see things your way. The Five of Swords can suggest that both parties, there was this opposition, clashing of views and perspective. Perhaps you wanted to take the relationship in one way and this person wasn't ready. They wanted to take this the other way. But it's like with King of Wands, like I said, putting your foot down and not compromising. All right? It's like you know what it is that you deserve and you want a stable new beginning with Ace of Pentacles and Ace of Wands. I believe this person, because of the time spent away, even if it wasn't long, okay, made them realize that they can potentially lose the connection with you. And so with Two of Cups, they're coming to meet you halfway, okay? You see the difference here. The Five of Swords means that somebody wanted to have the upper hand. Somebody wanted for things to be in their terms, okay? And this might be out of pride or ego. But then with Two of Cups, it's more now becoming selfless, no longer thinking of just oneself, but what's best for both people. Both people's needs are being met. Essentially, what changed with your person, I believe with Six of Cups, this means kindness. Somebody now is realizing that they may have been too harsh, too cruel, acted out of impulse, or lashed out. Take this however resonates. There was also immaturity or childish behavior. Six of Cups means that they want to make things up, make things right by you. This could be acts of kindness or gifts, okay? Somebody paying you a visit, somebody asking you out here, Leo, or buying you gifts. I keep getting with Ace of Pentacles, like this could be an offer, a peace offering, okay? But I don't know, with King of Wands and the Two of Cups, this may not be for all, but just how the King of Wands is looking for a different direction than the Two of Cups. I feel like for some of you, you're willing, your heart is willing because you still care a lot about this person and there's still feelings of love here, but it's like you're being careful as well, not for things to escalate any further or not for things to happen this way again. Five of Swords. I do want to say that something changed in you and this person feels it. This person feels like, you know, it's not going to be, it needs to be different this time around, how to handle arguments or conflicts. Let's see. This could also be working on the friendship aspect, like communicating better, being able to trust each other more. Now, this is a different message here, Leo, but I believe somebody got jealous, okay? Somebody got jealous over people surrounding you, people from your past, perhaps, not necessarily romantic. Somebody here can be quite possessive in this relationship. They tend to easily get jealous, and this triggers them with Five of Swords to start an argument or fight. So I feel like with the Two of Cups, this means building the connection, building the trust here. More trust, okay? Give in order to receive. Somebody could be realizing, in order to be trusted, I also need to trust more. Let's see, how does this person feel? We have the Nine of Swords. So it's like this person, you know, there may have been a period of no communication here, but they cannot stop thinking about you. They think about you day and night, okay? This is the energy of the Nine of Swords. They also are the warrior type here, Leo. Whenever you both are not okay, whenever there's conflict or disagreement, it affects them more than you know. The state of silence, okay, the no communication can also affect their sleep, their mood, their performance. Because the Nine of Swords causes a state of disharmony. It can even mean anxiety, insomnia, isolation. All right. This can also mean guilt in some definition. The what could have beens or what ifs. So somebody may have struggled with this in the past and they decide to, rather than dwell on this, why not take action and reach out to Leo or finally talk, okay? And this person feels bad for how things may have panned out in the recent past, you know? I feel like you're dealing with somebody a lot younger as well. For some reason, I'm picking that energy very strongly. Not that age is that big of an issue here, but I'm just getting with Five of Swords, like there's like a difference in understanding here. Things that may not be that big of a deal for one person may be more big of a deal for the other, okay? Is what I'm picking up. So this is about, with again, Two of Cups, union, a bond that unites the opposite. If there is significant age difference, or not by age, then by energy, maturity, energetically, it's about meeting each other halfway, building more of that, okay, or planting that seed in the relationship. I just keep getting that somebody needs to trust in you more and not listen to negativity or tendency to be jealous here easily, or be impulsive with their actions and their decisions. There's also something about the choices of their words here, Leo. I may not know your specific situation, but I'm getting that you may have been very hurt by what this person have said. If they impulsively broken up, or if this may have been somebody that said some cruel things. And that's the thing, I feel like words do have energy with them. That's why we need to be extra cautious about the things that we say, because we can never take them back. Of course, we're humans, we do make mistakes and we can apologize. It's all about the decisions we make moving forward, okay? No one is perfect. But we'll never know how it can affect somebody's psyche, is what I'm picking up. Because that's also the Nine of Swords. We never know how it can haunt someone, how it can affect someone, how it can make somebody feel so guilty. I'm wondering here, Leo, if this person, because they were jealous of something, they made you feel guilty about things that you didn't intentionally do. All right, or they're trying to, like, I don't want to say play the victim, but I often associate the card here. I'm going to cite an example. It may be that you reconnected with a past friend, and this was just a friend, okay? Like a colleague, companion at work, whatever the case may be. And this person was romantically involved with you, felt some type of way. Something has been triggered, even if it wasn't your intention. There might have been some doubts, some even paranoia with Nine of Swords. You know, thinking that you may be hiding from them or keeping some things from them. Even if this is not your intention. And so you start to feel guilty, start to question, did I say something wrong or do anything wrong? But I feel like it really all boils down to communication with Two of Cups, which is beautiful. Both people looking together, not being afraid to speak and share their feelings and emotions, like creating a safe space. Because all the swords here, overthinking, overanalyzing, can sometimes really get in the way, you know, Leo, from talking with kindness, you know, being more compassionate, extending one's patience, not being quick to make assumptions or judgment. Let's see, how does this person feel about Leo? So they can be quite the jealous type, but they're trying not to let this happen again. Somebody is feeling very drawn to you and protective of you, but they often get triggered easily. And I may be connecting with Leos who, like the King of Wands, you guys are coming across as really natural born leaders, strong presence. There might be a lot of people that are looking up to you, older or younger individuals that feel inspired by you. Some of you may be motivational people as well, or just strong influencers in your community. All right. If you have already been married to this person as well, this may be a different message. It could be that there's tension because of work here or activities that you do. But the Five of Swords message is somebody has a tendency to want to have the upper hand sometimes, or have things their way. And when you don't allow for that to happen, for them to always have it their way here, Leo, they get upset. All right, that's the thing. They get too upset. And they may say something harsh or excessively get angry. Four of Cups. So I feel like with Six of Cups and Six of Pentacles, how this person feels is that you both could be coming together to reconcile, and they want to be, for you both to be more considerate of each other's feelings. That's what I'm really picking up. Or just be more mindful before making decisions or saying things, or, you know, the Four of Cups energy, how this person feels. I feel like it's all about being grateful, exercising gratitude. Let's see. We have here the Empress, the Five of Pentacles. So somebody here feels like you often get too distracted or busy here, Leo, that they feel left out in the cold. Maybe that this person really wants more of your time, effort, and attention. For some of you, could be saying that you're paying attention, but this person seems to want more. And just now, there's a different message coming in. It might be that this person is also going through something difficult right now that they can't seem to say or open up because they don't want to bother you. But then you could be wondering, why is this emotional instability? You know, why are they too possessive or jealous? It may be stemming from something deeper, is what I'm picking up. Empress and the Four of Cups and the Five of Pentacles. Now, the Five of Pentacles can mean fear of abandonment or separation, all right? And the moment that there's space between you both, there's a tendency for the mind to overthink too much. So going back to the message that I was picking up earlier, Leo, like I said, you didn't mean to make this person feel any type of way, but for some reason, Four of Cups and the Five of Pentacles, there's some kind of imbalance happening here with your person, where they really need to be more careful of how they're processing their thoughts with Nine of Swords. They could also be open to speaking to friends and family and not bottle their feelings and emotions. Because here, what I'm seeing with Four of Cups and Five of Pentacles, there are things that make them feel super sensitive and tendencies that they feel they're the victim of a situation, even if that's not what you intend to happen here. Somebody easily sinks into feeling of self-pity or sadness whenever you don't pay them the attention that they want here, Leo, or just bear with me, they're not getting the outcome that they want, the response that they want. They easily perceive themselves as, you know, like the Five of Pentacles. You're being cold towards them. I don't know, I keep getting self-pity here. There might be a need to heal one's inner child and loving oneself more. All right? Somebody may not be seeing that this is actually their inner self or their inner child asking for more love and attention. Because with the Four of Cups, it could be that they've been wanting more and more attention from you. All right, and the Empress and the Five of Pentacles, like there's more need for self-love in order to feel more complete with oneself and assured. Because Six of Pentacles here, bear with me. All right, two people coming together in a healthy way, building a relationship. Because if somebody here feels like they're relying their happiness too much on the other person, that may become too much for the other party to happen. They cannot, it's not their full responsibility to make the other person happy all the time, if that makes sense. So it could be that the message here for this person that you're dealing with is that they need to really examine, why am I behaving this way, Five of Swords? Because I do feel like they regret lashing out or getting upset, easily feeling jealous or suspicious, whatever the case may be. There might be a need to spend more time with self here, practicing self-love, feeling that confidence, filling up your own cup as well, because that's very important, okay? So let me just pull some shadow healing cards. What else do we need to know about this person and Leo? So we have suffering. Thinking that no one knows the pain you're enduring is just another form of self-pity. Wow, the cards are just confirming what I'm picking up. Every soul experiences pain. It is what we do with that pain that defines our future. So I'm getting goosebumps from your reading. Indeed, it could be that somebody's suffering, but bear with me. If you're studying tarot, the Nine of Swords can indicate something is not even the reality of things. That's why we need to always assess how we think and how we process our thoughts. It's about sharing what we're going through, what we're thinking towards others. You know, it feels like when we're all alone and we don't have anyone to talk to about our problems, we tend to bottle them, and then we fall into these feelings of self-pity, sadness, like nobody can uplift our mood. But the moment we open up and share this to someone who actually cares, and we hear ourselves speak, right, that itself is healing. That itself is realizing that there might be, you know, we're holding on too much to that suffering, thinking that no one knows the pain, okay? It says here, it's what we do with that pain that defines our future. I feel like there's one more card here for you, Leo. What else does Leo need to know about the situation, please, with their person? Overwhelmed. Sharing responsibilities is not a weakness of character. In fact, it demonstrates an ability to trust. So what did I say about trusting? Perhaps this person may have been hurt in their past so much by a previous situation or relationship that they're so afraid of trusting, or it's hard for them to really 100% surrender and trust. That's what I'm picking up. So this is your reading, Leo. I know that it may not resonate for all, but I hope there's something here you guys were able to pick up. Thank you so much for watching till the end. I'm sending all love and light and namaste. Light and namaste. Light